two, one. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Junior Golf Podcast. I'm your host, Ro Thompson. And man, as always, we got a special guest on the podcast tonight. We have none other than Nick Grimaldi out of Georgia. Welcome to the show, Nick. How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me, Ro. I really appreciate it.
Good, man. I saw that you've been playing some really good golf lately, and we'll get into that in just a minute. But man, before we get into all the results and tournaments and all that stuff, man, tell us how did you get into the game of golf?
So my brother got me in the game of golf. So I'm a big fisherman, and I would like to fish the golf course ponds and the only way I could fish is if I would have played golf with my brother. So kind of golfing just came along with it. And then I started enjoying playing golf and started playing a lot more. Then I started working at a golf course and I got exposed, and I've been hooked since.
And how long you been playing?
I've been playing for 3 years now.
3 years. Wow, that's pretty good, Nick.
So yeah, I played baseball till I was 14 and picked up golf club.
Okay, so you got a pretty good swing already, right?
Yes, sir.
Coming out of baseball, probably.
Yeah, the hand-eye coordination was already there.
Already there, right? Now your brothers play golf too?
My brother plays golf, yeah.
Okay, how old is he?
My brother's 20.
Okay, he plays college?
No, sir. He goes to Georgia Tech. He's a junior.
Okay. So he's just focusing on his academics.
Yes, sir.
Good, nothing wrong with that. So your brother got you started in the game? Okay.
Right.
All right. Now why do you like playing golf, Nick?
I love to play golf because it always keeps me thinking.
Okay.
It's always I'm always thinking, and there's never one exact shot. There's always a different variable, whether it's the lie, the wind, the weather, and I also love the creativity part of it. I can hit so many different shots. I can hit a low draw, a high draw, a low cut, a high cut. I just love the creativity of it and what it allows me to do. And I also love the friendships it's created along the way, meeting different people, made some really great people along the way.
Good. Now who's some of your favorite buddies you like to play golf with?
I got a buddy, Mitchell Fincher. He's at Young Harris now. He's playing college golf there.
Okay.
I got this kid named Tyler Koenig. I really enjoy playing with him. My buddy named Bryce.
Okay.
Everybody.
Good.
Yep.
Now you take joy in beating them all the time?
Oh, absolutely. They never hear the end of it.
No, that's right. Good. Now, Nick, you've obviously had some really good results lately. What's been causing you to play some really good golf lately?
So I got fitted for clubs like 2-3 months ago, and I just got them in like in mid-June, and I've just felt really confident over the ball with them. I trust what I have, and before I really wouldn't trust in my equipment, and now that I feel really confident over the ball, and I've also been working on my game a lot.
Good time.
And my coach has been really instrumental to that.
Well, good. And what's been your best finish so far?
I've had 3 wins so far on GHGA this summer.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's where I saw you. That's why I said, man, I got to get Nick on. He's playing some good golf right now. So tell us about your practice routine. What's got you playing such good golf? So when you go to the course, what's your system? What's your schedule when you get to the course?
So I practice 5 days a week.
Okay.
Three out of those days are just all short game practice. That's where I spend about 70% of my time realistically is about on short game putting, bunker shots, chipping, pitching, because that's where I always feel like I need to improve on, and I always feel like that's the most important part of my game. So I usually spend 3 days on short game, and then I'll go and I'll hit range balls for the other 2 days and work on ball flight, contact, shot shapes, etc.
Yeah, but you work on you're actually working on a really good part of your game, Nick, because that's where most of your shots gonna come from. You're gonna typically have 25, 30 putts, unless you 3-putt in there, and then you got your short game. You got your wedges. Those are going to be the really good, really important parts of your game. So I
and
think
it
that's
and
it.
it puts and it puts pressure off of the other parts of your game because if you miss the green, okay, you're confident enough to get up and down instead of okay, you're thinking of I'm going to make a bogey.
That's good. That's good. That's really good. You're right. You're right, Nick. And Nick, you in when it comes to um golf, golf is a very tough sport. So, what do you tell yourself when you're not playing your best while you're out on the course?
When I'm not playing my best, I try to learn while I'm not playing my best. I use them as learning opportunities first and
Mhm.
foremost. And then what I try to do is number one, I know whether or not I have it. We all know whether or not we have it while we're warming up or while we're on the first tee.
Right.
And there's different mindsets. Okay, is it going to be a grinding day where I'm going to have to get up and down a lot, or is it going to be a day where I can fire at some pins?
Right.
So that's a big part of it. Whether I know if I have it, but when I'm just playing bad, I just try to realize, okay, what do I need to work on when I'm done playing golf,
Hmm.
and how can I work on it?
Right. So you've had 3 wins over the summer. Which one was your favorite win?
Had to be the one that I won at Maple Ridge for GHGA. It was a 2 day where I shot 73-69. Uh,
That's great.
it it was great because spent a we spent a couple nights with my buddies in the hotel room, so it was super fun just
Yeah.
having them along, and that was probably my most favorite win.
So what was so you when you shoot 73-69, obviously you're playing really well. What do you feel like was the best part of your game that weekend when you shot that 73-69?
So whenever I feel most confident is when I'm hitting a lot of fairways because that's
Okay.
usually part of my game that's iffy. If it's on, I always feel really confident, but there's sometimes where it's not.
Right.
And I think I hit like 24 fairways that week,
Ooh,
24 out
okay.
of the 28.
Yeah, that's
So
smoking.
I was just always in the fair. Yeah, and they weren't short either. They were long, and that gave me some when I was in the fairway, I was able to fire at some pins compared to having to punch out or trying to say pars.
Yeah, that's critical. That's critical. So now this year, last year of junior golf, you know, we're getting ready to get into some college recruiting.
Yes, sir.
If you could pick a school that you would, if you could pick 2 or 3 schools that you would like to go to, what schools would they be?
Well, I'm a huge Auburn fan, so
Okay.
we
Yeah.
just won the national championship. So I'm a huge Auburn fan. I'd love to go to Auburn.
Right.
Uh, I really like West Georgia,
Okay.
uh, and I'm a big fan of North Georgia. I love North Georgia too.
Yeah.
Uh,
They got a good team.
yes, sir. And I'm a big Florida Gators fan also. So
Yeah. Yeah. Florida has about a top 10 team, if I'm not mistaken.
yep,
I think
yes,
Ian
sir.
Ian Gilligan is on
Yep.
that team. Yeah, yeah. So let's say, for example, a coach got a hold of this podcast and they see you on the podcast. Tell tell the college coaches why they should recruit Nick.
So I think the biggest thing is being coachable, and I feel like I'm very coachable.
Good.
Uh, I listen well, and I always give it my all. And also from the baseball background, I'm a great teammate.
Okay.
I'm always wanting the best from my buddies. I always want them to do their best. Uh, and yeah, that would be my main pitch is
Yeah.
that I'm really coachable. And yeah,
Good. Well, you got it. You got approximately a year. I've seen some juniors get signed all the way up until the end of the year. Of course, you know, as a senior, you want to get signed as soon
yes,
as
sir.
possible.
Yes, sir.
However, it does give you some time to put up some more good results. That
Yes,
makes
sir.
sense, Nick?
Absolutely.
Yes. So you got some time here. So after college, there's always the PGA Tour. Would you like to give the PGA Tour a shot, Nick?
Oh, absolutely. I would love to play at the next level. I love everything about the PGA Tour.
Good.
Uh, I've gone to a couple tour events, and I mean, it's always been a great experience. I'd love to play on tour. That's my dream.
That's right. All right, I'm gonna put you on the spot here, okay?
Okay.
Who's your favorite player on the tour?
Jordan Spieth.
Oh,
I'm a
you like
huge
Jordan? Okay.
I'm a huge Spieth fan. I know it's been a bad year. It's been a bad couple years
Yeah,
actually.
exactly. Yeah.
But he's been battling some injuries. I love Spieth. That's
Yeah.
so that's my favorite.
His short game is incredible.
It's fun to watch. It's fun to watch.
I mean, he'll chip one in in a minute and hit one out the sand, and I mean he's like a lightning bolt. His short game is just
Some of
phenomenal.
the way he's won those tournaments and
Yeah,
playoffs and bunkers. Yeah, absolutely.
that's crazy. Now, if you could pick a foursome to play, Nick, who would your foursome be?
Tom Brady is
Okay,
he's one of my big mentors.
he can play a little bit.
Jordan Spieth
Okay.
and probably Bryson DeChambeau.
Oh yeah, that'd be a great foursome. Now,
Uh,
why would you pick why'd you pick them to be your foursome?
well, I'm a huge Buccaneers fan, and I just
Okay.
love Tom Brady to death. He's been a big mentor to me, uh, and I've always looked up to him. Jordan Spieth because he's my favorite golfer, and I feel like I could learn a lot from him. And Bryson DeChambeau because I just want to see him hit it 350, 400 yards every
Right.
time.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Bryson in the BMW this weekend? You know he'd be hitting some 400-yard drives.
Oh, 500-yard drives.
Right, right.
Atmosphere.
Now, what course would you love to play at? If you got this one opportunity to play at any course around the country, where would you play?
Probably Augusta National.
Okay, good. Now you've been
Because
to have you been to Augusta National
I
already?
haven't.
Yeah,
I
man,
have.
you gotta go. It's unbelievable. When you go, Nick, it's nothing out of place. I mean, it's no like dead spots.
Yeah.
It's like carpet, perfect. I've been to the Masters a couple of times, and I've been to the Women's Am a few times too.
Nice.
So you would absolutely love it out there. So let's I know you've only been playing for 3 years, Nick, and that's really remarkable. But what would you say to the 14-year-old Nick when you were first, when you first playing, and what would you say to that kid to help the journey a little, to help the
Yeah.
journey be a little smoother?
I would say enjoy it. Really
Okay.
enjoy it.
Have
Enjoy
fun.
those days. Enjoy those days where you don't want to go to the range, but you
Right.
know you got to work on your game. Just enjoy that process. Because I know there are times for me where it felt like a job and you're really not going to get the most out of your practice when you're just there to be there.
Right.
Uh, so that was a big thing for me, and just really enjoy it. Enjoy the grind. Enjoy all the sweat. That would be the number one thing I would tell them.
Yeah, it does get kind of hot out there, doesn't it,
Yes,
Nick?
especially in Georgia.
Right. Well, we've been in South Carolina, so we got the same kind of heat, Nick. It's hot. It's hot. So
Oh, and I would also, if I could add, I would also tell them lower your expectations. Don't always feel like you have to go under par every time. Just have fun when you're playing in tournaments. Don't always have like a set number. Just
yeah.
whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, you know what I found out, Nick? Just my journey of, being in junior golf for, I guess 12, 13 years or so. Par wins most tournaments.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So
Par's not a bad score.
not a bad score. No,
Okay, score too.
if you'll probably win, or you'll be in the top five somewhere around there. It's a pretty good score. All right. So Nick, what's in the bag, Nick?
So I have the QI10 driver.
Okay. You
90
like
degrees.
it?
Oh, I love it.
What's
I love it.
what's your shot shape?
I used to be a fade, but I was kind of getting a little too bad of a fade. So now me and my coach have been working on it, and I'm hitting a 10-yard draw.
That's not
That's my
bad.
stock shot, just because
Yeah.
my swing path is just a draw.
So you just aim it down the right and let it come back to the fairway.
Yes, sir, absolutely. And picked up like 25 yards just switching from the cut to a draw.
Of course.
Something that always helps.
All right. So what else in the bag? You got your QI10. What else?
QI10 driver through woods, 3 wood and 5 wood, and
Okay.
then I have the Ping blueprint irons,
Okay.
and then I have the SM10 wedges, 60 degree, 56, 52, and 48.
Okay,
and the mini jailbird putter.
good. And you got so you got a little mixed bag.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's your putter?
The jailbird, the
Okay.
Odyssey putter,
Oh yeah.
the
That's
mini.
yeah. Okay, I got you.
So my buddy had the big version of it, and I was like, man, I really like this, but I just like it how big it is. And then I
Yeah,
found out there's a mini version of it, and I just loved it.
you love it. Okay, good. All right, man. Good. And so, you now in Georgia, do y'all play fall golf or spring golf?
Yes, sir. We play both.
Y'all play both? Oh,
So
that's good.
so the end of our season for this year will probably be mid-November,
Mm-hmm.
and then we pick up back in March.
Okay, good. That's almost like a college schedule out
Yes,
there.
sir.
Okay, good. And you got any big tournaments coming up?
So I won this weekend for GSGA at Highlands Country Club in LaGrange.
Okay.
It's a 2-dayer.
Okay. Good
Super
luck.
excited about
Good
that.
luck out there, man. Good luck out there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. So as we bring the podcast to a close, Nick, um you you've had some people that have supported you over the last 2-3 years, coaches, parents. If you had to give them a shout out, what would you say to those that have supported you over the last 3 to 4 years?
Well, I wouldn't be where I am without them. It's that
Right.
simple. With my golf coach, J.R. Ross, he's been instrumental for my golf success. My sponsor,
What course he's at?
he's the head pro at Dogwood in
Okay.
Powder Springs or Austell. My sponsors, Van Medford, he was my old baseball coach, and he's been helping me out a lot. Terrell Buckley, former NFL player, he's been helping me incredibly with the mental side of it, always
That's
giving me
good.
pointers. My grandparents have been great, and number one, my mom, she's always been there.
That's right.
She's never missed a tournament.
I'm gonna just speak for parents. Y'all know we love watching y'all play. We love watching y'all compete. So, some of the juniors, they don't like their parents to come watch them play. so, so I hope you
I,
don't ever
I
get like that.
I love that because like
Yeah.
if I just hit a bad shot, I'll just look over at my mom and I'll smile.
Okay.
She really don't understand it's a bad shot, but
She don't care.
fun watching me play. Yeah, she don't care.
She just
So
want to
that
make sure you hydrated. She want to make sure
exactly.
you
You need
got
a
your
water?
snacks.
Are
Right.
you hungry?
Yeah. She just want to make sure. So yeah. So what I do, so I normally 4 caddy. So what I do is I get down 300, 325, and if something go left or right, I know exactly where it is, and that typically saves a couple strokes around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's why I love to have people out because
Yeah.
it's nice for them also helping you look for your ball and stuff like that.
That's right. Because sometimes when you hit it, you might not know where it went. So that is so critical. So man, so Nick, how can our listeners reach out to you if they got some questions, or if any coaches want to reach out to you? How can they find you?
So my email is Nicholas Grimaldi at 2025.com. My Instagram is Nick Grimaldi Golf. And my Facebook is just my name, Nick Grimaldi.
Okay, good, Nick. Good, Nick. Well, Nick, thank you so much for being on tonight. You've been a great host, a great guest, and any parting shots you want to give to the junior golfers out there that's just trying to make it and trying to play good? Anything you want to say to them before we finish up?
Have fun with it. Have fun
Mhm.
with it. Don't make it a job. Have fun with it. That's the number one thing I would tell them.
Good. All right. Well, Nick, thank you so much. Good luck this fall. Good luck at the tournament this weekend. Hopefully we'll see you. My son John, he's 2025 too. So he's got one more year and you got one more year. So maybe we'll see you at a tournament here in the near
Absolutely.
future. Okay.
Absolutely.